The firecracker smoke has cleared and the purple electoral ink has faded. These were termed Lebanon's freest and fairest elections ever. Pro-Western forces declared victory over Hezbollah and its allies, but now, months later, the country is still without a government. And while naming a new cabinet is top of the agenda, little attention has been paid to the big loser in the election, the women of Lebanon.
It was a major setback for women, at least in terms of their representation. We have moved downwards from 6 women out of 128 to 4 women out of 128.
4 seats may not seem like much, but it means that Lebanese women now hold just 3% of parliamentary seats, one of the lowest percentages for women in the Middle East, where countries like Tunisia with 23% and Syria with 12% lead the charge. In a country marred by religious sectarianism, women are marginalised on the political stage. Abu Habib says the few women who enter politics here do so as widows, wives or sisters of prominent male political figures.
The ways in which women enter parliament is actually through patriarchal channels.
Member of Parliament Strida Jaja is a case in point. Her husband Samir is one of the most powerful politicians in Lebanon. Ms. Jaja says that the 30-year occupation of Lebanon by Syria, which ended in 2005, put the brakes on any advances for women in the country because the focus on regaining independence was all-consuming.
من هالمنطلق الوضع اللي كملنا فيه بعد انتفاضة الاستقلال بال 2005 لليوم لتاريخ اليوم كمان بعده صعب.
Unlike on the parliamentary level, political engagement by women at grassroots and the student level is very high here. Every Thursday, the heads of the youth branch of the Christian Kataeb party meet to strategize and talk politics. 40% of Kataeb's youth branch are women, a good sign perhaps, but then advancing women's rights is far from the top of their agenda.
J'aimerais bien avoir les mêmes droits que l'homme, mais pour moi c'est pas mon but.
Getting involved in politics in Lebanon means playing by its deeply sectarian rules. And for young women like Yara Boutros, that means prioritizing cultural and religious concerns over gender issues.
Pour moi, mon identité, c'est premièrement libanaise et chrétienne. Donc c'est pour ça que je suis pas femme.
For Yara, maintaining Christian power in a country where Christians are losing their traditional hold is by far more important than making gains for women.
Je lutte pour un pays qui est en train qui vit encore la guerre et qui n'est pas sorti de la guerre. Donc avant d'être femme ou homme, on essaie de survivre.
The next opportunity women have to make political gains are in the Lebanese municipal elections next year. But for now, any semblance of a women's agenda in Lebanese politics is stifled by the country's heated sectarianism.